fighting it off. And then on one particular day, we couldn't fight it off. Just because you discovered that you have, like, let's say, cancer or whatever, doesn't mean you can't fight it off. It doesn't have to be a death sentence. With holistic healing and modern medicine working together, with faith, religion, and being at ease with yourself.
Family and friends and doctors and a good support system.
Miracles do happen. This whole part has been brought to you by about.com, www.about.com. What she was reading was segments right from about.com. Now moving into our spiritual moment, the symbols in dreams. This is from Sylvia Brown. House could indicate self. Cars can indicate transition. Public nudity or embarrassment is always a release stream. It's never anything else, she said. You cannot have a prophetic dream about all of a sudden all your clothes falling out. You know that wardrobe malfunction that Janet Jackson, she never had a prophetic dream that was going to happen. Okay? Losing teeth in here, hair, may mean regret. Markup, I think it's supposed to be makeup. Masks and strangers could be your identity. And this is all some of the things that I found in the Sylvia Brown's book, the Book of Dreams.
And again, these are what they could be, not necessarily what they actually are.
Yes. This is on page 173 through 176. And I have read Phenomenon talking about the different types of dreams. So moving on to our paranormal
report.
That's what it is, the paranormal report. Astrocatalepsy. We've talked a little bit about this. It's a temporary paralysis, and you can hear loud noises while you're sleeping. Sylvia Brown's Book of Dreams talk about astrocatalepsy on pages 138
and 139. Astrocatalepsy is basically you lay down to sleep, and when you think that you're awake, but you're not kind of awake yet, and you feel like somebody is sitting on your chest, or you're paralyzed and you can't move or get up.
These are some of the things that you may notice, and once again I'm getting it from Phenomenon. Paralysis, shortness of breath, often from some opposing weight on the chest, being touched by something or someone, lewd or menacing but invisible, an overwhelming vibration, being pinned down and prevented from moving by an unseen evil presence, loud noises, from a buzz or a hum to a blaring clamor.
This may be what your perception is.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily...
It's not actually happening.
It's not what's going on.
It's what you're perceiving to be happening. It's like the noise of changing from radio stations that are blasting all at the same time. The appearance of strange lights. A certainty that a threatening entity is sitting on the bed or moving the bedclothes. This is all astrocatalepsy. It is a form of sleep paralysis. It is when your subconscious mind and your conscious mind are awake at the very same moment. Subconscious mind creates this paralyzation, and your conscious mind is trying to rationalize what is going on. The two come together and they clash just like a thunderstorm. When hot and cold clash, it's not a very good thing. Okay, so our next episode is going to be our Christmas episode. Are you going to be able to talk?
With any luck and
prayer
and miracles, I should be able to have my voice back by then.
Yep, I'm very interested in the New Year's episode, predictions and prophecies. We've been working on this a little bit. She's telling me this may be 2 or 3 shows, since the research I've done is right now 26 pages long. And that's just samples of Sylvia Brown, Nostradamus, and Edgar Casey's prophecies and predictions. That's not even me going through and saying, okay, because I was channeling some information from Veronica.
The new year, new change, new president. And I wore my butterflies for metamorphosis and change. So it's going to be a good show coming up.
This is our first episode we've done since Barack Obama's the new president. Yeah! Change! How much time? We got 10 minutes? Looks like we're going to go into some question and answers. We haven't done this in a while. We're all done with dreams. So if you have any questions, you have any interpretations, you can call us on the live X Factor show on Saturdays at 6 o'clock. Live. The phone number again is 347-884-9469. Yes, we did a lot of advertisements for that show. I'm excited about that show. I like the live interaction of with people. So you want to read the questions, or you want me to read?
Sure.
Or what?
Well, I can start.
Go together.
All right. Can anyone else take handwritten notes while not looking at their paper?
How is that spiritual paranormal?
Well, I think that they're thinking of automatic writing.
Oh.
Not necessarily handwritten notes, but there are people out there that can.
Automatic writing actually comes, I believe, as part of the right side of the brain, and it comes from the subconscious. And I know a person who does this on a regular basis, and it's very interesting. Some of the designs
exactly what it says. It's automatic writing, where a person can be thinking of a thought and they know right where the keys are, and they can type on their computer or on their keyboard and not make a mistake because they know where their numbers and letters are. Just so a person can take a pen and write down something on paper and stay within the lines, or stay focused and make it audible or readable, and not necessarily have to look at the paper.
Yeah, but it also could, in automatic writing, I think is an indication that it could be in a different handwriting. It could.
Well, that is if you're channeling, or if you're actually doing automatic writing, or if you're just automatically writing. There's a difference.
Yeah.
All right. What is a poltergeist?
You. An irritant. A spiritual irritant. I'm joking, honey. I'm really glad to have you back. I did not like doing this show solo.
Poltergeist is an entity that is attached to land, house, large objects, like, you know, a bulb, something of that nature, and it's usually something that, or someone that didn't know that they were dead, or died a quick and terrible death, and usually they're mischievous.
Yes.
Like the movie Poltergeist, the reason why the ghost states of land is because all of the new housing and
We're
stuff.
built on the
Cemetery. They moved the stones, but they never moved the cemetery.
A true poltergeist is not an imprint. A true poltergeist is not necessarily evil. A true poltergeist is trying to get a point across. Something has happened.
Someone or something,
something
is
is wrong
for a reason.
Yeah, and there's mischief. Now, a lot of people believe that everything that happens could be caused by poltergeists, like cupboards opening and cups flying around. No, that is telekinesis. You could be doing that to yourself. And so you really need to look at the specific case to determine whether or not it's a true poltergeist.
Right.
And I don't really, would you say poltergeists are evil and negative? I wouldn't say that. I would say there's a purpose for their mischievement, or their activities.
Not every poltergeist is evil.
Yeah. That's my point.
Alright. How can I stop experiencing paranormal activity?
Just pray to God. Surround yourself with the white light of the Holy Spirit and ask God to stop it. It's simple.
Truly, if you do want it to stop. I mean, for me, I would want to have it increase and to understand more.
Yes. You have it increase, but that understanding is very, very important.
Where you say experiencing paranormal activity, well, if you understand it,
then you would be afraid of it.
And you may realize that it's not paranormal at all.
So.
All right. Can you analyze my dreams?
Yes, it's true.
Coinkadinky that this is the whole show on dreams. Dreams can be analyzed. Dreams do have specific parts to them where they can be figured out and what they may or may not interpret in your lifetime. But what you need to do is get a journal, write